My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky. Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over. All that I know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along with us.
Hey guys, looking for new survival games to play in 2025? Then you're in the right video. We've already started the list with Ark 2, the sequel to the popular survival game, promising an even more immersive and epic experience in a prehistoric world full of dinosaurs and dangers. One of the most notable features of Ark 2 is that actor Vin Diesel will be the protagonist of the game, which is sure to attract the attention of many fans. The game promises to bring significant innovations in gameplay, including Souls-style combat, which can offer a more challenging experience for players. The next game is Light No Fire, the new game developed by Hello Games, known for their work on No Man's Sky. The game is described as an experience that combines adventure, building, survival, and exploration. Players will be able to venture into a fantasy planet, interacting with the environment and other players. One of the big promises of Light No Fire is the possibility of playing with friends in a multiplayer mode, which can make the experience even more fun. Light No Fire seems to be an interesting addition to the exploration game genre, especially for those who appreciate the freedom of an open world and social interaction in games. With Hello Games' reputation, many players are eager to see how this new title will develop. Light of Motiram is a new survival and crafting game developed by Polaris Quest, a subsidiary of Tencent. It is being widely compared to the popular Horizon franchise, both in terms of aesthetics and gameplay. The game emphasizes survival, where players must gather resources, build bases, and develop technologies to face the challenges of the environment. Although the game has been criticized for being too similar to Horizon, the developer promises that Light of Motiram will have its own unique features, such as a crafting system and customizations that differentiate the experience. The game has already generated anticipation among fans of survival and adventure games, especially those who appreciate the aesthetics and narrative of open worlds. Cairn is an adventure game that promises an exciting experience, especially for those who enjoy climbing and survival challenges. Developed by the French indie studio The Game Bakers, known for titles like Fury and Haven, the game puts players in the shoes of Ava, a professional climber who seeks to conquer an unexplored peak, Mount Kami. Players must plan their climbing routes, managing resources like pitons and supplies to survive the harsh environmental conditions. Each stone wall represents a significant challenge, almost like facing a boss in an action game. The gameplay involves not only climbing, but also exploring Tenzin National Park, where players can train and hone their techniques before venturing into more difficult climbs. Tropica Survival 1095 is a survival, building, and crafting game. Players can build their bases, craft items, and face the challenges of the tropical environment, which is full of wild places and animals. One of the most attractive features of the game is the possibility of playing in online co-op mode with up to 4 friends. This makes the game ideal for those who like to explore and survive as a team, which can be a great way to have fun with friends or even with a girlfriend. The game takes place on a lush tropical island, offering a beautiful and diverse setting for exploration. Players will have to adapt and survive the environmental conditions, which adds an element of challenge and strategy to the game. POLYARIS is a first-person survival game that promises a unique and immersive experience. Set in a post-nuclear Arctic world, the game is procedurally generated, which means that each game can offer a different environment and new challenges to be faced. In the game, you take on the role of a polar engineer and explorer who finds himself in a critical situation after a nuclear explosion. The setting takes place in a remote region, on the border between Norway and Russia, where you must survive in a hostile and icy environment. The narrative promises to engage players in a constant struggle for survival, exploring the dangers and beauty of the Arctic. Outward 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the acclaimed open-world RPG, which has won over 1.3 million players. Outward 2 promises an even larger and more detailed world to explore, with new landscapes, creatures, and challenges. Players will be able to venture into unknown lands, unravel mysteries, and face relentless enemies. The combat system has been improved, offering more tactical options and a more visceral experience. Players will need to use their skills and intelligence to overcome the challenges and emerge victorious. Survival in Outward 2 will be even more challenging, with new elements and mechanics that require players to manage their resources carefully. Hunger, thirst, cold, and disease are just some of the challenges players will face. Solarpunk is a survival game set in a technologically advanced world, made up of floating islands. In this game, players have the opportunity to explore these islands, build buildings, grow food, and create equipment. One of the most interesting features is the possibility of using an airship to travel between the islands, which adds an element of exploration to the gameplay. Solarpunk is a promising game that combines elements of survival, building, and exploration in a futuristic and sustainable world. The game has the potential to inspire players to think about the future and seek solutions to the challenges of sustainability, as well as offer a fun experience. Atomfall is an action and survival game developed by Rebellion Developments, known for titles like Sniper Elite. The game is set in an alternate version of the 1960s, where the Windscale nuclear disasters transformed much of northern England into a radioactive quarantine zone. Players will have to face the challenges of a post-apocalyptic world similar to other games in the genre, like Fallout, but with a unique approach inspired by real events. Exploration and the discovery of secrets will be central to the gameplay, offering a rich and immersive experience. To finish, we have Rooted, a cooperative survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world in the year 2100, after a global catastrophe caused by a bacteriological war. In this desolate world, few survivors remain, and those who survive must struggle to overcome countless obstacles. Rooted offers the possibility of switching between first and third person, allowing players to explore the environment from different perspectives. The game also includes movement mechanics that allow players to build shelters and protect themselves from dangers. Multiplayer mode allows players to team up to face the challenges of the post-apocalyptic world. Cooperation is essential for survival, as players can help each other find resources, build shelters, and defend themselves from dangers. Well, that was the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you next time.